Okay, so what we are going to learn on this demo, right? So this demo basically, you could say, a little better, right? So in this demo, basically we understand why we should learn, how we can get the success. This is the two basic main agendas, like who are eligible, okay, how I'm going to plan the entire program. So these are the main basic elements that you are trying to understand. We also see how to install Power BI desktop and how we can create a sample report and how we can publish into a service, and from there how we are going to share the reports to the end users. So this is the entire scenario throughout the program, but different scenarios, different in-depth logics, different real-time scenarios we are going to discuss. Okay, so hope you understand, but let's try to start with what is Power BI. Okay, so Power BI is a business intelligence tool. So before that, like, what is business intelligence? What is intelligence? So intelligence is nothing but not too much clever, too much subject, smart, nothing. Intelligence is a process to understand the past, present, and future, and the way you can control. An intelligence person can control the situation based on his evidences, right? A situation can be controlled by the intelligence, the CBI, right? So what they do, basically they do investigation, understand the past, present, and future, how it could go when we plan like this. So then they can take the action, and then they can caught the culprit. The similar way in the business also, if you apply the intelligence for business, it is business intelligence. If you apply that for your emotion, that is emotional intelligence. If you if you apply for your career, it's a career intelligence. So intelligence is a vibrant word and evergreen word that never go older, or maybe they will not be on, not in demand. So it's always in demand. So that's where, way back, 17 years, I was realized that okay, it could be the future. So my estimation never went wrong. But yes, after this Trump elections, the market seems promising, and without any resume updation, I got a couple of calls. Okay, so because we were seeing market crunch for many months, almost more than a year now, I guess the market is not that good. Okay, but now anything will not be consistent, even downfall, even up. So there could be sometime downfall, there could be sometime up in the market. It's just like a share market, right? So that's what you need to understand. We This is going to be a promising time. Okay, maybe after January, because it's going to uh, full-fledged powers can be taken over after January 9th or something. That's what they are saying in that. But anyway, just because the election went into that way, the market and share market and everything went into a positive direction. Okay, so being said that, software side, you can keep some hopes and keep trying. Okay, and you will get the positive results. That's my suggestion, and that would be my estimation, or could be my intelligence that I'm just trying to guess. Nobody can give you exact future until unless they have some exceptional powers in this scenario. But in terms of business, you will have a clear evidences in the past, and you can understand the present, and you can predict the future, and you can control the future based on the key decisions, KPIs, key performance indicators. Okay, so if you apply business for business intelligence, if you apply the intelligence for business, it is business intelligence, right? So Power BI is from Microsoft. From where? From Microsoft. It's a Microsoft tool. Okay, from Microsoft, there is one more tool called MSBI. What is MSBI? Microsoft Business Intelligence. So why they created one more tool called Power BI if they have already MSBI? MS means Microsoft. Even Power BI, why they could have sent give the name as MSBI 2.0, MSBI 5.0, like why they didn't talk, entirely give a different name, because this is built on a different engine altogether. The engine name called Vertipack engine. This is also one of the interview question. Vertipack engine. Okay. So, but MSBI built on SQL Server. This is purely on the SQL Server. Okay. On top of SQL Server, MSBI was given for free. If you buy SQL Server, MSBI. What is MSBI stands for? Microsoft Business Intelligence. It is a combination of SSIS, SSRS, SSAS. Okay. As a business owner, you no need to invest anything extra if you buy SQL Server. But only the investment is the developers and maintenance, all these costs that involves. Okay, that would be huge. Okay, so but still you have some demand on the MSBI side also, but not fully. A lot of people are migrating to Power BI, so you could see the vacancies there. But this is a complex legacy system. Okay, Power BI is a smart, futuristic system, because Power BI can do AI, Power BI can do ML, Power BI can do I mean, lot of advanced technologies that you can do. You can use Python, you can use R. Okay, so it is the combination of many tools, many technologies. I will show you, but we will not cover everything. We will not cover AI. We will not cover ML. We will not cover Python or R. But you can start your career with Power BI, and then based on your see the market urge and market demand, you can navigate your career into a machine learning or artificial anything they require Power BI. You go any technology, big data technologies, they need a presentation layer, they need a reporting is always in demand, they never go down. When there's no business, there's no reports. We cannot imagine without any business the world, right? So definitely, if there is a business, there are the required reports, and if there are the required, Microsoft is fully committed to be leader in the market. So when I talk about the leader, we need to talk either Google Trends or on the Gartner report. Gartner Power BI. Okay. So if you just see Gartner Power BI, if you go the images, you could see the latest image. Okay, it could be on 2023 itself. See, 2023 onwards is in the leaderboard, in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. So if you open this, you could see this is the leaderboard. Okay, these are the challenges. Let's go back. That's LinkedIn, right? So I don't want to. Let me zoom in. Okay. Hmm. See, actually, here you could have seen some name called leader. Okay, so but this is 2022. Salesforce was the leader, but actually, where is Power BI? Microsoft Power. I think it is somewhere it cut actually. It should be somewhere here. Okay, so but you can search this. Okay, Gartner report for Power BI, something like that. You can Gartner report for Power BI, something like that. You see, it is in the leaderboard on the top. Okay, and there is one more thing called Google Trend. Google Trends. So you can search on this also. How to search? Just go to the Google Trend and add Power BI. Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. How the trend is going in the market. You see, you could see some, it's based on what? Um regions, but there's an extension it last 1 week or something. No, past 1 day. Now, let's go to past 5 years. Now you see. past 5 years, you could see how the market and you can compare with other technology with the Tableau. The second one is Tableau. Table, okay, Tableau software. Now you see, Tableau is going down. I see the market where we are migrated from Tableau to Power BI. You see, and if you want to add one more, click view. You see, ClickView is going far down. But you know what? ClickView, we migrated reports from ClickView to Power BI. ClickView is one of the beautiful software and the visualization is far better than Power BI. But still, clients are not happy with ClickView because the complexity to maintain that ClickView software. And all these things keep in mind. Power BI, Microsoft come up with a great tool called Power BI, which it is closely understand the defects in ClickView and defects in Tableau and integrate into overcome those defects into Power BI, and it's created a wonderful software called Power BI. Okay, what we can do with Power BI, we can create the reports using lot of techniques. Okay, so within Power BI and MS BI and Excel BI. So there is one more called Excel BI. So everybody knows Excel, but how they are, differ. Let's see. So on a feature wise, let's say topic MS BI, Power BI, and Excel. So if you say topic, the ETL. What is ETL? Extract, transform, and load. Okay, extract, transform, and load. So basically, uh, this is a separate technology altogether, but we can do, even though that is in Power BI, even though this is even Excel also, we can do ETL. The small ETLs can be done. Okay, so how we can do using MSBI? It's a legacy system, SSIS. So it's still in the demand in the market. Okay, though it is not a cloud technology, but still it is in demand because a lot of people are getting migrated to different other technologies. So a lot of projects are under maintenance with SSIS. So you could see some requirement here, but we'll talk more about that later. So in Power BI, you have a Power Query editor. Power Query editor. Okay, Excel also you have a Power Query editor. Both are same. But just it's a add-in. We will see the differences. Okay, I'll tell you. We will see the differences. Okay. Now next one is analysis. How we can do analysis? Here you can use SSAS. Okay, in the SSAS you have two flavors. One is SSAS multidimensional flavor. SSAS. It's recording, right? Just to check. Okay, fine. So SSAS has two flavors. One is multidimensional and tabular model. So we are going to discuss more on the tabular model side, though we will cover SSAS and SSRS also. Reporting, we will cover SSRS. Okay, and SSIS. Only SSIS will not cover because it's a legacy. It requires a lot of time and lot of time to be invested. So that is the reason we will not cover, and we will also not cover multidimensional model. We will only discuss tabular model. I'll tell you the reason, because SSIS tabular model and Power BI both will built on a same engine called Vertipack engine, as I told you here. Okay, SSIS tabular model and Power BI engine, both built on Vertipack engine. So that is the reason we are going to cover. Then why we are going to cover SSRS? Because SSRS is a traditional legacy reporting system, and you can choose your career by starting with it just because it is easy, and also that is required into Power BI also, because some reports require a page data reports, so that cannot be possible in Power BI. So And we have in Power BI, we have called Power BI report builder. So that is nothing but SSRS. So that is the reason I'm going to cover both of them, so that you can showcase your experience into SSRS. If you are coming from Excel, you can also showcase some experience into Excel, and then you come to a Power BI. So that's where you can increase your Power BI related experience more. Okay. So here we have a modeling. Okay. And here we have a visualization. Sorry. Here we have a Power Pivot. Okay. And then when it comes to reporting in the Power BI, we call visualization. And here we call Power View. Okay. Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View. Where it does Power Query, modeling, visualization. SSIS, SSAS, SSRS. These are the three different technologies. And among which this is a single user. You can still do Power BI, but it's only for single user, and you cannot, if you can share, you cannot share with a huge volume of data. You cannot maintain it for longer time. So if you create a report, if any data get updated and huge data coming in, it won't work. So a lot of limitations. Small scale industries, mid companies cannot work with this Excel. So they have to come to Power BI. And this is a legacy system. A lot of projects are out there in the MSBI, but maintenance cost is huge here. Imagine to maintain a business intelligence on MSBI, at least here required 5 developers, 5 to 6 developers. Okay, here at least you require 2 developers. Here at least you require 3 developers, one for reporting server, one for maintenance, one for admin. So how many? So 10 members. So 10 members here, it can be replaced by 2 members. So 10 members salary can be given to 2 members. So that is the reason Power BI has a huge demand in the market. You can ask how we can ask the salary. Let's say you are putting 5 years of experience. At least you can ask it into two. At least a basic. But if you have a guts or at least you have a good command over the subject, you can ask into 3 or 4. They can easily give you. So 5 years, 10 lakhs. 5 years, 15 lakhs. Okay. So nowadays, 10 lakhs is not a matter. Freshers, with less experience, they are getting 10 lakhs. Keep that in mind. So you have a very good demand in market, demand experience in the market, and they can easily give you if you ask. Only thing is you should require a guts. That's it. People think that if you ask more package, you will get more work. No, it is a myth. It is a clear myth. I'm telling you. People think that if you put more experience, they do more work. They have to take more responsibilities. That is also a myth. I have 17 years of experience with a huge package. So if you think I have to have a more work, but I'm a man. I have a two hands only. I have 2 eyes only. Okay, everything that's just normal. Okay, so only thing is confidence. Only thing is guts. Right? So keep this in mind. Okay, people and many of them, just because they do not have confidence, they lose the opportunities. Build the confidence. Okay, and start working on it. Do a lot of workouts on Power BI subject and attend the interviews. Definitely you will get the success. If not, please connect with me after the call. I can give you a lot of shortcuts and kind of a mentorism I can give you. You can follow the steps, and there are a lot of success stories with my techniques. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so you can also follow that and you can get the success. Okay, so this course is just a stepping stone, just a first step to complete the course, all the assignments. But the real game will start after the completion of the course. Okay, now we understand what is Power BI, we understand how within Microsoft itself, like what are the common technologies. Apart from Microsoft, there are many technologies like Tableau, ClickView, okay, TIBCO, whatever it is. There are many. You can see the Gartner report. You could see a lot of tools out there. Okay, all are getting migrated into Power BI. Simple. Just because low cost and low maintenance cost, low migration cost. Just because low cost, they realize that they will not migrate because everything they keep in mind. You see, low cost, the Power BI will start with just $9, 1,000 rupees. How cheap it is! Imagine. Okay, tool cost is cheap, but developer cost is huge. And if they think like this, that is not a matter for them. And not only a tool cost, easy to migrate, easy to maintain, plug and play. Power BI will have two components basically. Okay, Power BI desktop, it's a tool, Power BI desktop tool, which is free tool. Okay, I'll tell you how to download. And the other one is Power BI service. Okay, it is the paid subscription. It's just like Ola, Uber, pay as you go. But I'll give you 2 months subscription. Okay, you can use the fullest, all premium features you will get it. Okay, not just pro, not just 1,000 rupees, 5,000 and above. Okay, so per month, so you will get those features, and we will together work. We will, we all together work, and we can explore the features. So this is my proprietary. Okay, you will not get outside. You may go to the market like Amipet and you could see, and you can search that they charge 30,000, 40,000, but still they may not explain you what I explained in the Power BI service. That's my gut feeling. Of course, I never went there, but I'm just telling you. Okay, so utilize this Power BI service extensively. Of course, you need to be, as because you are a developer, you can also you should also work on more efforts onto Power BI desktop, and service is an extra effort where you can also work as an admin. So with Power BI, you could be a developer, you could be admin, you could do enhancements, you could do maintenance. I'll tell you all how to do estimations, how you will get the work. So we will also discuss about DevOps, Azure DevOps. Okay, so it is a complete meal for you. Why we will discuss Azure DevOps? Because there you get the work. There you you plan the work, you attend the meetings, you do the estimations, you do the deployments, you do lot of other meetings. I will talk about that extensively in that session. Of course, Azure DevOps is a big technology. We are not going to talk about repos, we are not going to talk about CI/CD pipelines, we are not going to talk about testing, we are not going to talk project management. We are only going to specifically talk about the developer point of view, where you need to be focused to give the estimations, attend the meetings, how to move the task to to do to in progress to done. So something like that I'll showcase you. Okay, so at least if you know that, you will feel confidence like how the work will come and how we basically do, right? So now, as it is a free tool, we can download, right? So let's download this. Downloading means downloading the software from internet to your local machine. After download, we need to install the software. Installing means the program will come to a live. Okay, we can use that program to do our tasks. Okay, so let's go to internet and search for Power BI Desktop. Download. Okay, you will get this first link. Okay, where you can see www.microsoft.com download. Okay, you can click on this and you will get this page, download center. Okay, you can click on download. You can see before you download, you see the latest update is version is 2.13, something like that, and it's updated 10th 20th. I mean, almost 12, 15 days back, they have updated the software. Who? Microsoft. And what is the file size? Almost 500 MB. And what else what you can do with it? You can do get data, you can create a relationships, you can create the reports, you can save the reports and upload and publish. And what kind of system you required? You required Windows 10 and above. Windows 11 is the best option, and you should require Explorer 10. And you should it can work for 32-bit and 64-bit operating system. I'll show you. Okay, first you can click on download, and you will see two of them. Mine is 64-bit operating system, so I will choose it. But how you can choose whether your machine is 64 or 32? You can come to this PC, okay, and you can go to properties. Here you can see mine is 64-bit operating system, x64 based processor. So that is the reason I'm going to choose this option, x64. Okay, and what else you can understand? This is machine name. I have a i7 processor with the ninth generation CPU with 2.6 gigahertz. Okay, and I have a Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so it's a licensed Microsoft licensed version. Okay, so you can take either Windows 11 or Windows 11 Pro with at least i5 processor. Okay, with minus 16 GB RAM. You can at least have a 8 GB RAM. Okay, so that's at least the least requirement that you can have. Okay, so now what I can do, I can click on download. So software is getting download, so it will not take much time. It will do quickly. Looks like I have already downloaded one, but it was old. So there are, when I downloaded September, so let me delete this too. So one more minute left. So far, if you have any questions, feel free to chat with me. Hope you are joining with laptop. You have a pen and paper ready. So still it is recorded. You need to be on, full attention to the subject and full attention on the class. So that is the reason you require pen and paper. You note down whatever which we are talking about, and if you have any doubts, you can just jot down, and end of the session you can get clarified. You can ping me at any point of time, either in the WhatsApp or in the Skype is the best process, best mechanism, because I'll have that in my mobile, and you can also see whatever the topics that you have asked and how answered and everything. Okay, so that's how we are planning, and that's how I used to do with all other batches. So you could also follow the same, and I can give you the service account when once you pay the fee, and so that you can start using it. And I'll give you daily assignments. Okay, so daily assignments you need to practice, and if you have any doubts, you can ping me, you can give a screenshot and tell me what is your problem exactly. Try to explain, try to chart with me. So chart is the first mode of explanation, because the reason why I ask you to chart with me in English, because once you get the job, you have to, lot of works will be done using chart only. 80% of work will be done on the chart. The important and urgent things will come to a meeting. So if I could not understand what you are trying to explain in the chart, definitely we will have a call after the session. So that's how we are running this program. So almost it is done. I think still it has to be processed to be done. Now it's done. So we should see this kind of folder. So when you click on it, it will come to this folder, and you see, you can double click on this. Okay. Okay, you will get this kind of pop-up, and you should choose English language and click next. Click yes. So why the S will come? Because none of the other software without your intervention is not trying to corrupt your operating system. So that's where intentionally you are installing the software. So that is the meaning of the click yes. Okay. So it will take a minute to compute the space and everything. And the once next is enabled, you need to click the next. So very easy to install. Anybody can install. So if you are on the laptop, you can also just go follow the steps. Now you see, I got the next to be enabled, and we can click on the next. We should accept this terms and condition. Okay. And if you want to change the path, you can change, but I'm okay with this path, C drive. Now I don't want any shortcut on my desktop. I don't really like them because I will only use a shortcuts on this on the taskbar. So my desktop should be always clean. It's a policy in the IT companies, desktop clean policy. So they always say that do not put anything on the desktop or your workspace. So your files and everything should be put into your racker and then lock it. And on even in the desktop also, when you say desktop here, it should be clean and green. Okay, something like that. So it's almost done. So once the tool is installed, we try to understand what exactly the tool, but the things will be explained step by step, in detail, in depth in the further sessions. But today we will start with small demo. Okay. So how a report in the traditional reporting system versus Power BI reporting system. To understand that, basically, I'm going to take a web scraping, okay, website data directly on the website. You can put into Power BI. So that report is already a report which is in the website. That website name called IMF, International Monetary Fund. Okay, Outlook databases. You can go to this link. I will give you this link. Okay, not to worry. Okay, here you can come down and you can see the World Economic Outlook database 2024. So it's not a database, but it's a report they will give by country. You can take, okay, and you can choose all countries. Okay, and if you don't want any of the country, you can unselect, but let it be everything. Just click on continue. Here you can take one of the data set. Take the first one. Okay, and you take, see, it is also giving estimated data till 2029. Okay, let's go with, let's say, 2027, just to reduce the data. Okay, from, let's say, 2023. Okay, so that's fine. If you want, you can take more data, but that's what I just want only few, one past year and to few future years and then current year. So prepare the report. You see, a report is getting prepared. Now you see, this is the report. Okay, it is very difficult to understand until unless you have something, some experience. But now the same report I'm going to develop in Power BI, and then you will realize like how beautiful, how easily you can do that versus in Power BI versus in a web report. Okay, which IMF is developed. Okay, so let's open the Power BI desktop. You can search here, come to Power BI. Okay, so you can just open this. Oh, it's already opening. Hmm. Hmm. So you will get this kind of thing and click on the blank report. Okay, we want a blank report. You will see something like this. Okay, later it will load something like this, and you can see a home page. Just like any Word document, you will see a Excel, you will see a home page, and most important and most used icons will be there here, and you can see the clipboard is common in all Word documents. Okay, what kind of mode you want? Darker, light. Dark is a recent you know this one, but you can also go with light, you can also go with system default. um, in my work station I just go with the dark, but your wish. Okay, so let's go with the light. Okay, right. And we will discuss everything, in detail about this. Okay, and we will talk everything about this later. For now, okay. First, what we can do, we can get the data. So you can get the data from 99 plus sources. That is the beauty of Power BI. Even SSIS will not handle these many sources, though that is a legacy system. Power BI can handle 99 plus, which means it could be 100, 200, 300, I don't know exact number, but the Microsoft is telling that we can handle 99 plus data sources. You can see a lot of things in the others. Online services, you could see. Okay, Azure, Power Platform, Microsoft Fabric. We will discuss about the Fabric. Okay, why Fabric and how many databases it can connect. Okay, files, all. Okay, so here we are going to go with a web because it is on the web, or you can search it here, web. You will get this. Okay, click on this, and it will ask you to give a URL. So where we can get the URL, we can go to the website and just click on this and click Control X cut, and make sure that none of the letter is missing here, because if it is missed, then it will not come this page exactly. So you can paste this and click OK. Now it is doing a web scraping. You know what iron scrap? The unused iron objects we will give, they do a scrapping. The similar way here, beyond the scenes, it is doing a web scraping and saying that you are in this web view, and out of this web view we got this scrap called two tables, two useful things we got, and remaining all are dust, something like that it is telling. If you want to use the dust, still you can use it, but it is something like that, it is scrapped everything. Okay, and identified that these are the tables. You can take two tables or maybe take one of the table, okay, for now, and you can easily understand that this is not a clean data. So to do the clean, we need to click on transform data. So if you don't select this, you won't see this, they will not enable. You will get confused of why this is not. Until you click it, it won't come. So if I can load it, I cannot create a beautiful report because this data is not clean. So let's click on transform data. Once I click on the transform data, you see some magic will happen. Now you see the Power Query editor will come up. This is a different tool altogether, because you see this is Power BI desktop tool, but this is Power Query editor tool. So a tool inside the tool. Okay, Power Query will work as a slavery to the Power BI desktop. One way it is a beautiful, the other way it is a defect. Okay, so we will talk that extensively in further sessions. Okay, now how to clean this data, right? This is the header. If you see country, subject, unit, scale, all these things are actually the header. So how to get this as a header? You simply see that use first row as a header. Simply click on this, use first row as a header. Now you see this is perfect, but now you see I don't want this repeated text. Anyway, we are not going to present that in the report, so I don't want this. So simply right click and remove. So only one you can select control, and you select, this is a purely blank column, nothing is there. So that's where you see the black line here. So you can select how many columns you want, you can select. And the beauty is you can get them back. Okay, you can go and see how the source is there. You see applied steps. You see extended. You can come back at any point of time. Okay, you select these columns. Okay, and control click or shift click. If they are inline, you can do shift click. But if you are here and there, and you can do a control click. So right click, simply remove columns. Gone. Okay. Now this is country name and these are the how I want is I want a country column, I want a year column, I want a GDP amount. That's how I want. So how can we do that? Yes, I'm going to talk about the technique called unpivot. Okay, you can select all these columns and go to a transform data and you see unpivot. We will discuss about this extensively in the upcoming sessions. As it is a demo, I'm not going too deeper into this point, but I'm just going to show you that unpivot output is attribute and value. This is an interview question. What is the output for unpivot? Attribute and column. You can give, you know, many inputs, but output will be only two columns. One is attribute, another one is value. So here the attribute is year. So let's keep year. And the value is GDP value. Okay, just give GDP of the country. Okay. Now year should not be ABC. Year should be a number. Actually, it's a date, but it is not fully date. It is just a year. See, if you just go before this, only one country, you can see 196 rows because 196 countries. Each country will have each row. But if you come after the unpivot, you see Afghanistan repeated is 5 times because the 5 years of data. So that is the difference, right? You might see the country duplicate because the years are different. And this is not ABC. Data type you need to understand. How many data types you have? Decimal, fixed, whole number, percentage, date, time. So many of them we will discuss that later. Okay. But for now, year is not fully qualified date. I cannot give date, but I can give a whole number because it's a number. And country is a text. So let it be. That is ABC means text only. So that is fine. Okay. GDP value is a number. It has a decimal values. But if I give decimals, what happens? We will get error. You see, these are the errors because NA is never be a decimal number. So first we need to clean this data and then we can change that. So how can we do that? Either you can go to here and see the blank values, remove the blank, and you can see NA is here. You can remove that. Then we can change that to a decimal value. So 60% of issues will come with the data type in Power BI. You see now how many records you got? 948. So 190 plus countries now become 9 because so into 4 or 5 years of data, right? So that's how it will become when you do unpivot. So what is this? You can give a name. Either you can give a name here or here. Here also you can do rename. Okay, both are same. Rename here or you can change it here. So what is this? GDP data. Now you see when I type here, it automatically changed. Now come to home. Now cleaning is done. Okay, we will not discuss more. Applied steps, of course, one of the powerful and beautiful mechanism. Nowhere you see this kind of things in any of the tools. Okay, we will discuss extensively on this, but for now I'm going to go and close and apply. Now apply changes. Now data is actually loading into Power BI Desktop now. Until then, the data was only in the Power Query, but now data is actually loading. ETL, extract into Power Query, transformations will be done in Power Query, and load will be done to Power BI Desktop. So that's where Power Query is also a ETL tool. Now you see the data. Now you can give a country-wise GDP. Change it to maybe like this. Now you see. Why previously you got the failure? Because eyes signed in. So let's say sign out. Now let's create a country. Now you see the map, country map, and you can give a GDP value into a bubble size or something. But now you see, you can also take year-wise analysis, right? So year-wise GDP, and make this like a bar chart. Okay, so so we will discuss about the beautification later. Okay, so lot of skills that are required to do that, but for now I'm just creating very simple visuals. Okay, so the thing is, if I create just with simple thing, how beautiful it is. And let's make it that to a slicer. So slicer should be, of course, not to worry at this point of time. I will talk this later extensively. We will discuss that. Okay, I don't want this many big slicer, but yeah, you can still reduce the slicer to smaller. So what I want to analyze by country or by year. So if I want to analyze by year, so let's expand the visual, go to this and change this to a year. And I don't want country. So not GDP value, sorry, year. Okay. So let's say I want to analyze by 2026. I could see 2026 data and which countries Iran is in the good GDP and then Indonesia. And if you click on that particular Iran, like where is the Iran? Iran is here. And let's say I want to check only these three. Now you see top three: Iran, Indonesia, and Vietnam. Vietnam, and where is Indonesia? Indonesia is here. So why the bubbles are only very small? If you want a big bubble, select this. You can go to a bubble size and add GDP value. So it will tell you which bubble is bigger. So this is the bigger bubble, and then if you don't want to select anything, now you see still you can see these bubbles are bigger, and still you are in a single year. So if you take other years, now I want only a particular country, Angola. I don't know where exactly it is, Angola in the African country, and I want to compare with Angola with, let's say, something like Chad. So you see Chad is also African country, and you could see the difference between Angola and Chad. So how beautiful it is to analyze. Do you get this kind of analysis here? Here, finding the country, there's no slicer, manually year wise, yeah, something like this, and lot of messy. You can do it that in Excel. But what is the beauty here in the Power BI? So you cannot easily develop like this in Excel. First thing, okay. Though you have these many features, but very limited. And not only that, you cannot share with everybody, saying that these are the efforts that I put, and you can also use that without putting any extra efforts. So you cannot do that in Excel. And if you can able to do it, still you cannot maintain that forever. So this is whenever that they updated the data set, this report will automatically get updated. So lot of benefits with Power BI desktop. That's where Microsoft, most of the companies, they are tearing their shirts. No, no, no. I want Power BI. We want Power BI developers. That's where this big demand in the market for Power BI developers. We had very good market, experience like anything. Okay, so because the technology, you see Copilot, which is nothing but AI. You see when you over here is uncover insights your data with help of AI. Not only that, if you go to Power Query, I can show you again the advanced technologies like Azure Machine Learning, Vision AI, Text Analytics. Okay, these are all AI insights. You see. Not only that, if you go to Transform, you see Python, R. Of course, these things R, Python, and the AI insights will not be covered. But if I want, I can just show you how basically they would be. Not now, but end of the session, you need to remind me. Okay, whatever I have, I can explain it. But of course, nobody will ask that in interview because most of the things, most of them, they might not know until unless they have that requirement. Okay, so you will come to know while doing that in Naukri or maybe LinkedIn. They will describe about the job. So we want, let's say, AI insights into Power BI. Then you need to explore about that features. Okay, you will come to know. You will get sustained after this course. You should be able to go through that particular topic and try to learn on your own. Or if not, we can learn together. Okay, because that's how this technology will change every month. You will see the latest updates in the tool. Okay, so once suppose you have developed this, what you will do, you will save this report. Where you will save in a folder. Okay, so I want to save this into a new folder called, I've created a separate folder, not September but November folder I've created. Where is November 2024. Okay, so here I'm going to say what is that report. I can give you a GDP report, okay, or foster report, whatever it is. GDP report. So with this, what we understand, first of all, we have taken a website as a source, and in the website itself there is a report, but we scrapped it and we squeezed it, and we understand, and tool understand that there is useful data, and it is captured into a tables, and we analyze the tables, and we found out one table is the other, both are same tables, and we have taken one of them. You can try that. You can load two tables and see, compare, and most of them are same. So that is the reason I have taken only one, and we clean the data, and we transform the data using unpivot technique, and we got only three columns, and we simply created very small report without any fancy mechanisms. Very basic report we have given, but with basic itself, a lot of convenience that we have seen with this Power BI report versus the old report, the IMF report. So this is how the old reports, you see, any of the other technologies. But when it comes to Power BI, you can see, slice and dice the data like anything, and easily you can understand, easily you can visualize, and easily you can make a decision. Okay, now you will not save this report just like this. You will publish this report. Okay, so how to publish? When you click on publish, it will ask again to sign in. But let me see whether I can able to log into my Power BI service. If still it has active. So here is the game change. Now let's go to, let's say, my workspace. Okay, so there are many. Let me quickly delete that. Uh, delete, delete. These are the old reports. Okay, that is the reason I'm deleting. Of course, we will create a new account, but until then, I'm going to delete this. Okay, now let's remove the filter. Now you see, you still have a couple of them. Let's clean everything. Why? Okay, I don't know why it is not deleting. Now you see, it's already deleted, so that's where some glitch in the view. But whenever you see something, you just have to refresh this. Everything will get clean. Now I want to get my report, which I've developed here. So there are two ways to do. One is, I don't want this. Just close this. One is you can click on publish. Of course, we do a lot of times. Most of the times we use this publish, but I'll show you another mechanism, also called a new item. and I want a report. Okay, so where is the report? You can click on this. Where is upload mechanism? Yeah, come back. Upload. Yeah, sorry, not a new item, but click on upload. Okay, so they will keep on change the features basically. Okay, we should not get confused. So where it is available in Power BI folder in November 2024 folder. Okay, now you see it is uploading. Now you see I have uploaded only one file, but you got two items here. That's how it would. Sometimes you will get three items also. Ideally, you should get three items, but see three items. See, you see the type. One is report and semantic model and dashboard. That's how it will get split. So one PBIX file, once you upload or publish into Power BI service, that will become three or two. One is report, another one is semantic model, another one is dashboard. We will explore about these things later, but for now, let's open the report. Now you see. Now why this is failed? If you click on the details, you see the tenant enabled the map, field map visual in the admin portal. So we need to first go to admin portal and we can enable this option. Otherwise, it will not give you. So tenant, there is a tenant admin. So he controls something. We wantedly control this because if it is not errored out, you will think that okay, it's very simple. But there is a tenant admin who can control the things. What needs to be visualized, what needs to be not to be visualized. So we will discuss about the tenant admin later. Okay, no, I don't want this all the countries which are very small in GDP. I want only top 10 countries. Now next enhancement will come in. So what we will do, we will go to our filters. So here you can see a top and filter. Okay, which is again a powerful feature. I want only top 4. When you say top 4 by GDP, top. Now you see only top. Then again you can save it and again you can apply. Of course I need to publish, but I forgot the login username and credentials. But again I can come here. So what we can do, we can go to the workspace and again upload the same report. So we need to see the time 7:58. Just now I saved it. Just upload, replace it. Now you see the report. You see. Okay, so now you can see slice and dice, Andorra and Benin, something like that. Sorry, control click, something like that. Okay, so you can just clear the eraser and you can select multiple years 22 or 25 with the particular country. You can also search for India. Search button is not enabled. So India, where is India? India, Iraq. Okay, Iran. Where is Iran? Is a huge GDP rate, but is in war right now. I don't know why Iran is not there. I think this one Islamic Iran. See, compared to Iran, they are nothing. Okay, so that's how the IMF is updated. It's whether it's actual data or don't know. We are exactly not sure. Okay, but that's how it is. So you can click on this and you see how it's highlighted. When you click on Indonesia, how it is actually. When you click on this, how the growth is. You can apply on the numbers also. We have lot of features. I've just given very basic report. Very basic. Okay, so now you can just click on this so that it will come back to the old stage. Okay, so now what we will do, once we prepare the report, we will share the report with the end user. Okay, it's asking to upgrade the features and it's asking to buy, so I don't buy it. I've already bought it. Okay, I'll tell you everything later how to do further. So that's the program today. What we have learned, we understand the demand of the market and we understand what are the topics that we are going to discuss. So we are going to extensively discuss with the Power BI, with Power Query, modeling, visualizations, lot of other techniques in the real time. Okay, and SSAS, tabular model, SSRS, report builder, Power BI service extensively. So these are the all the Azure DevOps. Okay, not only that, we will discuss many things. Okay, I will also give you some additional free topics like how to build your resume, how to attend your interviews. So I will give you a one-on-one coaching like how you can prepare your resume, how you can set up your projects. So these are all free things that I can give you on top of the course. Okay, so keep all these things in mind and decide if you're really interested. Join from tomorrow. The demo is done. Tomorrow we will create another report. Okay, another complex report, and we see how and what are the challenges that we are going to fix and what are the techniques that we are going to learn. Okay, so just today assignment is just create the same GDP report. Okay, but tomorrow I will give you different assignments on different topics. Okay, being said that, I would like to stop it here, and we are on time exactly 1 hour. So every day 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. the session will be, and after that 30 minutes you will get a doubts clarification session. Okay, and then you will get the recording whenever whoever asked in the chat. Okay, guests will not be allowed. Whoever joined as a guest, please do not join, and if you joined as a guest, please ping your name. That and you need to have a Skype profile. Create a Skype ID with your Outlook email ID. Okay, and then you can join Skype, Gmail also you can join, but I recommend create an outlook.com ID. Okay, and that's how can continue from tomorrow. Okay, if you have any doubts, feel free to call me my number on this, or you can ping me in the Skype. Okay, so that's all for the day. Thank you for this opportunity.